things tí mo ti rí tí mo kàn notice wípé ó fẹ́ máa weigh me down ni pé apart from dealing with life pé mo struggle, I don't really have my self time. Like mi ò ráyè ti tara mi. At times, some of my friends be like, Aminat, why are you dressing like this? Why are you living this way? It's not everybody you want to tell your story. It's not everybody that knows where you're coming from. People are just seeing the outside parts. Where ọmọ yìí ó ti lọ sí school báyìí, ó ti ṣe báyìí. Wọn ò really mọ̀ bóyá. I don't want to talk about it. There's a lot behind that sleeping in class. There's a lot behind it because number one, only ẹ mọ̀ pé school Èkó now ó máa ń ga sókè. They can just unconditionally sit láti òkè while you are sleeping ní òru. Wọ́n máa ti sit láti òkè. Tó bá ti sit ó máa rọ́ọ̀lù ara wọn. So tó bá ti rọ́ọ̀lù ara wọn, gbogbo èèyàn tó ń sùn wọ́n ti lose control, wọ́n ti lose focus. The moment you wake up. Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣá lè mọ̀ yín.
Orúkọ mi ni Ige Aminat Ayọ̀bámi. Mo wá láti ìlú Ìbàdàn. Àwọn parents mi wọ́n stay sí Ìbàdàn. So I only came to Lagos to work.
Ó tó rẹ̀ sí Ìbàdàn lọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ìlú Ìbàdàn náà ń gbé.
Ìbàdàn náà lọ bí sáà.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, Ìbàdàn náà gbé ní sí.
Bí age wo lẹ wá sí?
I came to Lagos immediately I left secondary school because I went to a boarding school. So ìgbà yẹn tá bá wà nínú hostel nígbà yẹn, almost everybody they came all the way from Lagos to the school. Mo máa ń àti ìgbà yẹn tá bá wà nínú hostel mo máa ń wish láti wá s'Èkó because of the beach, because of the experience they used to share which Ibadan people don't have the opportunity. Then that I was nínú school, mo máa ń feel pé Lagos ó dàbí ìlú kan tó jẹ́ wípé bí abroad ni. You know when you were growing now, you don't really know much about life. So immediately I left secondary school, I made sure I came to Lagos. That was 2014. Since 2014, I've been in Lagos, I've been hustling, I've been going up and down, dealing with my life alone.
But any wá s'Èkó when you were in secondary school, without any family assistance, I can be there for you.
Mo kúrò with my parent assistance, so I stood with one of my mom's junior sister. So since then, I started working. I have the mindset of coming to school in Lagos. So during the period I was trying to go to school, mi ò wà opportune láti rí admission. It was not easy for me at all. Mo wá ní èèyàn kan tó assist mi nípa iṣẹ́. I have to go and work in a factory. So ìgbà tí mo ṣiṣẹ́ ní factory kan, from there wọ́n transfer mi wá sí around ibi báyìí. Ìgbà tí wọ́n transfer mi wá sí ibi báyìí, mi ò ní I don't have more knowledge about part-time classes. Ìgbà tí mo wá wọnú school lọ́jọ́ yẹn, mo meet èèyàn. You know, at times you will just, when you are looking for something, you will be hungry, you will be thirsty. Ẹ máa kúrò láti ibi tí ẹ wà in search of that particular thing. So I just entered school that particular day. I met a lady which tí mo bá rí nsìn mo lè má lè dá mọ̀ mọ́. So àti ìgbà yẹn ló béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi pé ṣé mo lè ṣe iṣẹ́ security. That was 2015. Ó béèrè lọ́wọ́ mi pé ṣé mo lè ṣiṣẹ́ security. Mo ní why not? Mo lè ṣiṣẹ́ security now. So àti ìgbà yẹn ó mú mi lọ sí ibi tó ti ń register wọn. Ìgbà tó mú mi lọ sí ibi tó ti ń register wọn, I worked for 1 year. Then I processed my admission, my part-time admission. Mo process ẹ̀ ní 2016. They gave me admission. So since then, I started schooling, working and going to school, working and going to school. It's kò easy rárá fún mi because kò sí family ní Èkó. I have to sleep in class because that time so many students were inside the school that were working and schooling. I need to sleep in class. Tá bá sùn sí class. A rí àwọn èèyàn tá jọ ń ṣe class. A máa jọ kàwé papọ̀ lóru. I did that for 3 good years before I finished my handy. There's a lot behind that sleeping in class. There's a lot behind it because number one, only ẹ mọ̀ pé school Èkó now ó máa ń ga sókè. They can just lè ti sit láti òkè while you are sleeping ní òru. Wọ́n máa ti sit láti òkè. Tó bá ti sit ó máa rọ́ọ̀lù ara wọn. So tó bá ti rọ́ọ̀lù ara wọn, gbogbo èèyàn tó ń sùn wọ́n ti lose control, wọ́n ti lose focus. The moment you wake up pé o jí, tó bá jí báyìí tó ń sáré, wọ́n ti gbé gbogbo properties yín, wọ́n ti gbé. This is Lagos. So wọ́n really fi Èkó hàn mí in different ways.
àwọn ọlọ́kà tó máa ń dàrú yẹn ló máa ń fọwọ́ tó
tó bá ti ní òru tó bá ti sit yẹn báyìí wọ́n máa gbé ẹrù. The first day tí mo kọ́kọ́ wá sí school wọ́n jí gbogbo ẹrù mi rí properties mi mọ́ and all that. I just have to start, and I'm a type of person yẹ pé mi ò really like kí n máa rojọ́ mi fún yàn because I feel you can't help me while telling your story to people who cannot help. They will only advise you, and at times the advice does not used to go a long way. Instead of telling people your story, why not find a solution for yourself? So since that time, when they stole all my properties and I have to go to work, inú aṣọ mi, inú bag mi yẹn, òun ni uniform mi wà lọ́jọ́ yẹn. So ọjọ́ tá à ń sọ yìí, mo ní láti resume iṣẹ́ ní ọjọ́ yẹn. It was one old man, ẹ mọ̀ pé iṣẹ́ security, àwọn ìyá ni ẹ máa bá ń bẹ̀. So they used to cater for me. Àwọn ẹlòmíì máa ṣe èèyàn bíi ọmọ wọn. So it was the woman's uniform I wore. So throughout that period, ẹ mọ̀ iṣẹ́ now, ọmọ kékeré dealing with elderly people, iṣẹ́ àwọn èèyàn, wọ́n máa bring up oríṣiríṣi ìwà which you just have to stay and endure because you just have to pay your school fees. You have to feed on yourself. You have to sleep. You have to buy textbooks. You have to do so many things for yourself. So alhamdulillah, I finished ND. I finished my ND. So I went back home. While staying at home, you know ND certificate now. Even HND self, Ashinwashe, Katwaso wípé ND certificate. When I stood at home, I got opportuned from one of my friend, my daddy, because he's a family member tó ti wà supportive láti ìgbà tí mo ti wà ní kékeré. So he helped me for one advanced program like that I went for. I don't want to mention it here. I went for. So alhamdulillah, I got the certificate. Then I came back to Lagos. During that period of Corona, when I got certificates, let me just say it. No, aviation. I went for the aviation course. I studied cabin crew. But tí mo wá lọ fún aviation course yẹn, it was not easy at all. Looking for a job without knowing anybody in Nigeria. Mo kàn lè wà nílé, àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi wọ́n máa sọ fún mi pé hello Aminat, interview wà ní so place. My parents, their last card on them, they will just bring it out. Oh yeah, wá lọ sí Kaduna because I did the course at Zaria. Wá lọ sí Kano, wá lọ sí North. You know now, going from Ibadan to North is not something very easy. Tó jẹ́ pé Ibadan Seko. So they will give me their last card, their money on them. It can be the money the family want to feed on. Just for me to go for that particular interview, my parents will give me money. I will go there. Tabadebe no. Since I'm not, I think they wanted all these graduates. Maybe because of the corona that happened. I don't know. So they were very, very selective when it comes to selecting people. And people that are highly connected were chosen. I went to North like 3 times. They didn't give me job. And the last part that gave me morale to just come back. The last part tó fún mi ní morale gangan láti padà wá ṣe HND mi. Òun ni ìgbà tí mo lọ fún interview, they set aside my credentials mainly because I was not a graduate. So instead of wasting money, instead of meeting people that when you meet them, they'll be, you know, now when people want to help you, táwọn èèyàn bá fẹ́ help èèyàn, ìlọkulọ náà máa fi lọ yàn. When it comes to man helping women, ó lè máa béèrè pé òun fẹ́ bá sùn. Get? When it comes to men helping women, wọ́n lè máa fẹ́ ràn níṣẹ́ tí kò ní like. So I just chose coming back to school. So that same year, I collected my HND form. But tí mo wá tí mo dẹ̀ rí pé èèyàn ti dàgbà, if not because of situation Nigeria, kéèyàn máa béèrè owó lọ́wọ́ òbí. We can all see it is not easy. Why can't I just work again? I just try to join them again. So the people I knew then, they did a lot in my life when I came back from my HND. I want to assist me tí mo tún fi padà wọ uniform again.
So you are still on HND?
And I'm doing my HND program now.
Like this challenge now, what's the major challenge? I say tó wà bẹ̀rẹ̀ gan. Ṣé nípa láti rí iṣẹ́ ni àbí láti rí qualitative education?
Láti rí iṣẹ́ gangan ni problem. When tó bá jẹ́ wípé kéèyàn lọ sí school ni, oríṣiríṣi èèyàn. Ẹ máa rí àgbàlagbà nínú school, ẹ máa rí ọmọdé nínú school, ẹ máa rí èèyàn tó jẹ́ pé ó ti parí, like ó ti dàgbà pátápátá when it comes to going to part-time classes. Tó bá ṣe pé ká lọ sí school ni, àwọn èèyàn find means láti lọ sí school. Bó jẹ́ last card tí family wọn máa fi feed, wọ́n wá sí school just to get that certificate. But nǹkan tó máa tẹ̀yìn certificate yẹn jáde gangan, òun ni àwọn èèyàn mọ̀. So everybody tó ń wá sí school, wọ́n kàn ń wá nítorí wípé jẹ́ kí n ní àmọ́ nǹkan tó lè ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ́la. There's no any 100% assurance outside there wípé tí n bá parí school iṣẹ́ tí ń dúró dè mí. Everybody kàn ṣáà ń ṣe ni pé on God gbogbo ẹ̀ wà lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run.
Particular challenge wo lẹ́yìn rí bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣe láti ní certificate nítorí according to nǹkan tí mo dì mú nígbà ilé tó yẹ kẹ́ fi made U-turn wà ní last interview tẹ́ lọ fún wọ́n jọ certificate yìí nìkan sẹ́gbẹ̀ and credentials yìí sẹ́gbẹ̀ nítorí pé kò ṣe graduate.
Then they chose some of my mates that we went there together. They were chosen. So I just have to, instead of waiting at home, tí màmá dúró, tí màmá lọ bá àwọn èèyàn ní ọ́fíìsì pé kàn help me. Tí mi dẹ̀ tí ní major certificate tó yẹ kí n lò lọ́wọ́. Tí mi bá ní nǹkan tán need, tí mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ dé ibi tí mo feel pé mo fẹ́ dé, wọ́n máa fi ìlọ̀kulọ̀ lọ mi tí mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé mi ò ní lè ṣe. So mo mọ̀ pé ó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ o, but at least kémi náà ní nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé if at all that particular thing is not going to work out, I can just choose anything around tó dẹ̀ máa satisfy mi, tí kò ní jẹ́ pé mo ní láti máa bá àwọn ọkùnrin sùn láti lè dé ibi tí mo fẹ́ dé. Àwọn òbí mi wọ́n jìyà púpọ̀ gan ní orí wa. Wọ́n dẹ̀ jẹ́ akíkanjú òbí tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa ń fẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ wọn kàn dé ibi tí àwọn ò lè ever dé. My parents has really tried for us. Wọ́n really ṣe gudugudu méje yàyà mẹ́fà ní inú ìgbésí ayé wa.
Àkọ́bí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni èmi ni àkọ́bí. Obìnrin 4, ọkùnrin 1. So
ṣọkùnrin làbí gbẹ̀yìn.
Ọkùnrin ni àbígbẹ̀yìn family wa.
Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ àkọ́bí sí àwọn obìnrin 3 yìí wà lẹ́yìn.
Wọ́n ṣì wà lẹ́yìn mi. The reason why tó jẹ́ pé mo fi sọ pé àwọn parents mi akíkanjú ni wọ́n, ó ní pé school tí olówó mi kò lè rán ọmọ ẹ̀ lọ. Even if it is remaining for my parents to fast just to send us to school to have good education.
ó tún wọ́n sì ń pé private school ẹ lọ ní báyìí.
Mo lọ sí command secondary school Ìbàdàn, mo lọ sí military school, so ìgbà tí mo dẹ̀ tún parí àwọn náà tún gbìyànjú láti rán mi lọ sí school, but at times I used to stop them because they are still trying to put things together. Ó lè jẹ́ pé èèyàn kan ló fẹ́ san school fees, my parents won't eat, we might not eat just to gather up that money for that particular person. So with that money àwọn òbí mi ti kọ́ mi bó ṣe lè bí èèyàn ṣe lè assist èèyàn láti dé ibi gíga.
mo rí pé bí ẹ̀ ń sunkún ẹ ti rí àwọn challenges kan tó yẹ kí n máa sunkún ní ìgbìtàn ìgbésí ayé ni.
Yes, there's a lot.
bí orí àwọn.
There's a lot which I can't say outside. There's a lot. That's why as a firstborn I'm trying all my possible best to lift them, but mi ò ní ṣèṣekúṣe láti débi tí mo fẹ́ dé. I'll put in all my hard work and I'll pray to God to help me and to assist me.
Ọlọ́run máa ṣèrànlọ́wọ́ yẹn sókè ni main assistant ẹ̀rù bí i káwọn ẹ̀kọ́ lọ́n fẹ́ ṣe ń sìn tẹ́ máa fẹ́ kọ́ lọ́n ṣe fún yín gba mi yẹn nítorí mo tí ìrántí láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìjẹ́ bí ẹ ní idea láti kọ́ iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ kankan rárá.
Mo kọ́ iṣẹ́ nígbà tí mo ṣe IT mi, mo kọ́ catering, mo kọ́ iṣẹ́ catering.
ẹ mọ̀ nípa catering dáadáa.
Mo mọ̀ nípa catering dáadáa.
so káyọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run tẹ̀ fẹ́ lé ọ̀kan ní sábàbí láti ràn yín lọ́wọ́ orí ìrànlọ́wọ́ lẹ́ máa fẹ́ kọ́ ṣe fún yín.
Ìrànlọ́wọ́ tí mi ò lérò tí ó lè change story family òun ni mò ń gbàdúrà lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run.
káyọ̀ pé Ọlọ́run ṣe ìyanu ń sìn ṣé bí owó school fees náà máa ní ìdí ni àbí owó láti bí establish catering yẹn kẹ́ máa practice ẹ̀ kẹ́tẹ́ máa fi support school.
I'm almost done with my school. I'm in my final year.
ní èṣe.
Ìrànlọ́wọ́ iṣẹ́ gidi tí ó máa change story family mi òun ni mò ń gbàdúrà báyìí.
ẹrù yẹn fẹ́ fi yín torí pé dàbí ẹ̀jẹ̀ jákọ̀bí bí ọ̀nà dẹ̀ ló kọ́ sí ẹ̀ tó fi jẹ́ tẹ́ máa sunkún.
Challenges tí mo ti rí tí mo kàn notice wípé ó fẹ́ máa weigh me down ni pé apart from dealing with life pé mo struggle, I don't really have my self time, like mi ò ráyè ti tara mi. At times some of my friends be like, Aminat, why are you dressing like this? Why are you living this way? It's not everybody you want to tell your story. It's not everybody that knows where you're coming from. People are just seeing the outside parts. Where ọmọ yìí ó ti lọ sí school báyìí, ó ti ṣe báyìí. Wọn ò really mọ̀ bóyá. I don't want to talk about.
Nǹkan kan tí mo dì mú náà rìn ni pé ó dáa kéèyàn máa ṣe dáadáa. Àyìn tó pé ẹja àkọ́bí ẹ fẹ́ fi àpẹẹrẹ lílẹ̀ fún gbogbo àwọn àbúrò yín. Sọ pé kò dìgbà téèyàn bá ṣèrànà kó tó lè àṣefò èèmì Ọlọ́run adẹ́rùn.
Àmín. And I've been seeing God in everything that I've been doing. God has been so wonderful. Ọlọ́run really try nínú ìgbésí ayé mi. Ọlọ́run ràn mí lọ́wọ́. There are some people you don't even know. You just see help from them. Then you start wondering, but if you're a type that used to pray, you will know that Ọlọ́run ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ yìí. Ẹlòmíì àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi wà tó jẹ́ pé ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn tó jẹ́ pé ẹ máa wonder pé ṣé mo wọ́ tí irun kan báyìí tẹ́ ní ṣe fún mi, but you know that it's God. Ọlọ́run ló kó sẹ́nu yìí. So God have been so wonderful. At times mo kàn lè di ẹrù mi kúrò nílé kí n gbé ẹrù mi pé yes, this is the next thing for me to do. I can travel to North. I can travel to Lagos, come to Lagos, and I don't have anybody in Lagos, so mi ò nílé tí mo fẹ́ wá sùn sí o. Meeting people and ọ̀tọ̀ ni kéèyàn meet èèyàn tí ó máa pààyàn lára. God has been so wonderful in guiding me not to meet bad people. I've been meeting bad people, but when it comes to God helping me, Ọlọ́run ti ń ṣe ìyanu. Mo máa ń rí ìrànlọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ f'Ọlọ́run. Alhamdulillah.
Mo rí pé iṣẹ́ security lè ń ṣe and mainly iṣẹ́ tó rẹ̀ pé wà fún àwọn ọkùnrin ni. So báwo ni àwọn ìpèníjà ò lè rí àwọn ìdojúkọ ò lè rí nípa ẹjọ́ obìnrin tó jẹ́ ọmọ kékeré.
Ìpèníjà tí mò ń rí nípa iṣẹ́ security yìí ni wípé tí ìgbà tí mo fi padà dé tí mo tún padà wọ uniform yìí, some of my friends were like, Aminat, irú wàhálà wo ló fẹ́ kóra ẹ sí? Báwo ni o ṣe fẹ́ máa wọ irú aṣọ yìí and you are schooling in the same school and you be working in the same school? Ṣé ojú òkì tí ẹ ni? Then tí mo bá rò lọ tí mo bá rò bọ̀ mo máa wò pé ṣé àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi tán advice mi pé ṣé kí n fi iṣẹ́ yìí sílẹ̀, ṣán lè fún mi ní owó láti fi jẹun? Then màá tún rò wípé àwọn ẹni yìí wọ́n lè help me. Bad advice ni advice máa jẹ́. Tí n bá fẹ́ san school fees nsìn pé kò sí owó ní ọwọ́ àwọn parents mi and closing date tó ti wáyé fún school fees yìí, ṣé àwọn people yìí ṣán lè support mi, ṣán lè fún mi ní owó láti fi san school fees mi? Màá tún rò wípé wo máa ṣe lọ ìgbà díẹ̀ náà ni, very soon tó bá parí sìn you won't wear the uniform again. The story is going to be a changed one. Then at times there are some people tí tó bá ṣe pé mo ní láti lọ sí class tí ẹni tó máa relieve mi ní ibi iṣẹ́ tí ò bá ti dé, màá ní láti dúró de ẹni yẹn. Wọ́n lè ti ṣe testing, wọ́n lè ti ṣe assignment, wọ́n lè ti ṣe, so I just have to have sleepless nights. Tí àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi bá ń sùn, èmi mi kì í sùn o. Almost everybody ló ti mọ̀ mí ní alẹ́, ní òru ni, ní ọ̀sán ni, any slightest opportunity tí n bá ní, bóyá my off day ni from duty, mo máa ń fi kàwé. When people are playing, mi ò kì í ṣeré, mo máa ń kàwé. Àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi gan wọ́n máa ń bú mi wípé ṣó fẹ́ para ẹni, ṣó fẹ́ ṣera ẹ léṣe ni, every time wọ́n máa kàwé. Àwọn Wọlé Ṣóyínká gan ọ̀ kàwé tó báyìí and all that. Èmi ni mo mọ̀ nǹkan tí mò ń wá, èmi dẹ̀ ni mo mọ ibi tí ẹ̀gún ti ń gún mi ní ẹsẹ̀. So mo study computer science ní school. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, computer science ni mo ṣe ní school. So mi ò kí jẹ́ kí advice wọn kó wọ̀ mí ní etí. Although they love me, that's why they are advising me pé bóyá kí n má máa kó ìdọ̀tí bá àwọn or ẹ̀gbin bá àwọn ni mo ṣe ń wọ uniform. Why some of my friends have been so supportive? Hello, mo ṣì wà on duty o, ẹ bá mi kọ attendance, ẹ bá mi ṣe assignment, ẹ bá mi ṣe this, ẹ bá mi ṣe that. They've been so supportive tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa bá mi ṣe gbogbo nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ bá wọn, tí mo fẹ́ kán bá mi ṣe. Why some they will advise me which I know they cannot help me. I really appreciate them all. Ojú máa ń tì mí o, but I did it first, second, third, 1 year. Ojú ò tì mí mọ́, so ó ti di osùn, mo ti fi para. Ojú ò really tì mí mọ́ because èmi ni mo mọ nǹkan tí mò ń wá, nǹkan tí mo dẹ̀ ń wá òun ni mò ń wò, mi ò rí any other thing.
So mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ṣàlàyé bí ìtàn kékeré díẹ̀ fún wa kó tó di pé wọ́n á bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Ẹ mọ̀ wípé Ìbàdàn kò dàbí Èkó, Èkó kò dẹ̀ dàbí Ìbàdàn. Àwọn èèyàn owó wà ní Èkó, bẹ́ẹ̀ o ní láti ṣiṣẹ́. Ó lè jẹ́ iṣẹ́ ẹ̀gbin, ó lè jẹ́ iṣẹ́ ọmọ ọ̀dọ̀, ó lè jẹ́ any kind of dirty job. Seems you are a starter, ó ṣe fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ilé ayé ni. So I have one of my friend tí mo kàn máa ń rí ní àdúgbò tó máa ń wá sí ọ̀nà ọ̀dọ̀ mi ṣá tajọjọ́ rẹ̀. Mo wá advice ẹ pé ṣé ó lè wá sí Èkó, ṣé ó lè ṣe iṣẹ́ security. I don't really know, maybe she didn't know, bóyá kò mọ meaning security. Ó ṣá wà. Mo try láti bá wá iṣẹ́, ó ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn fún 1 week, ó dẹ̀ sálọ. Ó sọ fún mi pé mò ń try o, pé iṣẹ́ tí mò ń ṣe yẹn òun ò ní lè ṣe. Then I'm not seeing it. Mo máa ń wò ó pé kí nìdí tí àwọn èèyàn ò fi lè ṣe irú iṣẹ́ báyìí. This thing is not for life. It's just for the meantime. Sorry. Seems you are a starter. You just start from anywhere that won't affect you. Nǹkan tí kò ní affect ẹ, just start. You can be cleaning. I don't see anything bad in it. Seems you do all these things at home. You can be a cleaner in a particular place. You can be washing plates for people in as much as you are getting paid and you are doing it, using it for something very, very important for your life. Me, I see anything bad in that. She ran back home telling me she can't do it. So I've been wondering why people can't do it, and I'm doing it. Then I'm seeing myself as somebody that don't know what she's doing. Ìmọ̀ràn tí mo fẹ́ fún àwọn èèyàn ní ìgbà tí mo kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìrìn àjò yìí, mo máa ń wòra mi wípé ṣé mo lè ṣe, ìgbà wo ni mo tó fẹ́ ṣe tán. But mo bẹ̀rẹ̀, mo dijú mi, mo bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ó gba a lot of years lọ́wọ́ mi because if actually my parents were rich, tó bá ṣe pọ́n ní owó ni, all these things we are talking about is something I can do within 4 years, 5 years if I thought my parents were rich. But torí pé ó ń gbìyànjú sí gbogbo wa ń gbìyànjú ní ìdílé wa. Mo fẹ́ sọ pé kò gbà mí. It's almost going to, let's say this year ó máa ti máa lọ bí 8 years. Ká sọ pé láti 2014 tí mo ti ń bá ìrìn àjò yẹn bọ̀. Mo kàn feel pé tí èèyàn bá put in effort èèyàn, tí èèyàn bá dijú, tí èèyàn bá dẹ̀ ń gbàdúrà, Ọlọ́run máa ṣe ìyanu nínú ayé èèyàn. Ó lè má tètè yá bí ẹni tí òbí ẹ̀ lówó, but with time gbogbo ẹ̀ ó máa já sí ọpẹ́. You just have to follow the lead. The way God is guiding you, the way God is directing you, just have to follow the process. Oníkálùkù ló ní ìpasẹ̀ tó máa tọ̀ nílé ayé, but tí wọ́n bá ti put in effort tó dẹ̀ ń gbàdúrà, Ọlọ́run máa guide ẹ̀ tí ó dẹ̀ lè endure because I endured a lot. Mo ní ìfaradà, mo dẹ̀ fi ara gba ẹ̀gbin oríṣiríṣi.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí lorúkọ yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí?
Ige Aminat Ayọ̀bámi ni orúkọ mi.